When it comes to recycling, Virginia Geshen is meticulous. She even hand washes her plastics.
Yeah, there's only 70 hours in a day, and I am dedicated,
But when she found out that half of her recycling was being sent to an incinerator and going up in toxic smoke, she felt terrible.
it was disheartening. It was disheartening because I know how much time it takes. And I also knew that the underlying problem was really serious. It wasn't just a blip. This is a really serious problem that is going to last for a long time, and we can't just buy our way out of. We can't just send it all to China anymore. We have to wake up and smell the coffee and figure out what we're going to do with all our stuff.
For years, America sold millions of tons of trash to China to be recycled. But last year, Beijing dropped a bombshell. It cut almost all imports of trash. The local authorities here in Philadelphia were caught short, so they started burning half the city's recycling.
We wanted to find a economical way to manage things in the short term. We actually also talked to the State Department of Environmental Protection and made sure they understood where our position was, that we sort of had to do what we were doing because the city just didn't have the resources to pay the additional cost.
Now Philadelphia is looking for a long-term solution. The city's signed a contract with a waste management company so it can stop burning recyclables. It's people living a half-hour's drive from Philadelphia's city centre in Chester, Pennsylvania, who really find themselves on the receiving end of the stream of waste.
Why on the roof? That's all I want to know.
They are forced to breathe air from Covanta incinerator, the largest in the US. This is where half of Philadelphia's recyclables have been going for the last 6 months. Zelene Mayfield lived here for years. Now she's part of a group that's trying to get the incinerator shut down.
I smell this in the air, and I knew what this community used to be like before this thing got here. And yeah, it infuriates me. It infuriates me. And they think it's okay. And it's not okay. They will tell you that the stuff that comes out of that stack is perfectly harmless.
The local authorities may have promised to start recycling again, but environmental activist Mike Ewell says this will not solve the problem.
This is not the only recycling, though, that they burn. We have Ocean City, Maryland, a very popular beach resort, where they stopped recycling altogether around 2011, and all their trash and recyclables are mixed together and sent here to be burned. All the other trash that comes from Philadelphia, from New York, New Jersey, from this county, all over, a lot of that has plenty of recyclables and compostables mixed in as well. They're just not sorted out well because most places do not have proper incentives to get people recycling properly.
Only a tiny percentage of the trash burnt here is from Chester. Trucks and trains bring plastic, paper and garbage from New York City, North Carolina, Ohio and a whole host of other places.
The dangerous stuff is the you cannot see. That gets into your lungs. Particulate matter, arsenic, cadmium, okay? Mercury, lead. Those are the things that come out of that stack.
Nearly 4 in 10 children in Chester have asthma. The rate of ovarian cancer is 64% higher than in the rest of Pennsylvania. A whole host of studies link air pollution to ovarian cancer. Lung cancer rates are 24% higher, according to a local public health institute. Many residents need oxygen tanks to breathe. They say there has to be another solution that doesn't impact their health.
Create less trash. Landfill it. Care what you do with it. Do not send it here to this beast that's laying on top of people. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Nowhere is the United States recycling crisis felt more keenly than here in Chester, Pennsylvania.